Yeah. Hi, Nick. So, can you please explain yourself a little bit?
Yeah, hi, Venu. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce myself. Yeah, my name is Samba. I'm from Hyderabad. I have 7 years of experience into IT. Uh, uh, in it, I have 3 years of experience into DevOps and remaining into cloud security. So I have worked on various DevOps tools like Git, Jenkins, Maven, and Kubernetes, Terraform. As well as I have worked on various security services like AWS security services, as well as Azure security services. And coming to the certifications, I'm certified in AZ 500, that is Azure security services, and also I have certified in AWS Solution Architect Associate as well. And recently I'm planning to complete my certification in AZ 400, that is Azure DevOps. So yeah, this is my self introduction.
Okay, okay. Yeah, yeah. Thank you for sharing your experience. Okay. Um, so we are looking at DevOps engineer profile in my current project. Okay,
Mhm.
and let me start our interview. Okay, what is a WAF?
Yeah, WAF is a web application firewall, so which prevents the access from the multiple locations based on the configuration. Like we have to I mean in WAF we can whitelist the IPs and we can black the IPs from the different locations. So based on the it is a security service. It can prevent the malicious accesses from the different locations.
Okay, yeah. What is the difference between NLP and ALP, load balancers?
Yeah, so there are coming to the and so this is the AWS service. So we can call there are three types of load balancers previously, but nowadays they are AWS is using two load balancers: application load balancers and network load balancers. So application load balancers means it can so there is an architecture like so it load balancer is nothing but it is distribute the load between it will distribute the traffic between all the workloads. So in that case, workloads uh, cannot impact exactly. So for example, if we are using only one mission on top of that load balancer, so there is no use of load balancer, right? So if we are using three or four workloads on top of that load balancer, like so what whenever somebody wants to access that application, so directly that traffic will reach first to the application. I mean load balancer. So what load balancer will do? It will distribute the load equally to the workloads. Then nothing. I mean no impact will be happen to that particular workloads on the final stage.
Okay, but okay, what is difference, network and application load balancer? I know,
Application load
understand.
balancers are used to access. I mean uh, used to means transfer the I mean traffic like through the HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, and network load balancers are like we can for example we can use that to uh, one means
Okay, okay, no problem.
broad
Uh, okay, no problem.
broadcast. I think it is used to telecast a large amount of data instead of using the application. Like application load balancers are used to only specific to the applications. Like so, network load balancers are used to transfer the data in large quantity. Like we can use network load balancers for Netflix and all those things. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong.
Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, fine. And what is the difference in a NAT and a transit gateway? NAT gateway and transit gateway?
NAT is a network access translation. So it means that whenever somebody is trying to access that particular server, so it will route the traffic. It will route the traffic. Uh, Means, I mean, there are multiple missions so trying to connect to the particular cloud service, I mean cloud mission. So it will translate the IP address, like it will hide the IP address, and it will combine. It will combine one IP. I mean, it will means configure one IP instead of using all these IPs, and it will try to access that IP from to the that. Means I have an idea, but I'm unable to
Okay.
correlate to relate that.
Yeah, fine. And
Uh,
the
yeah.
pipelines you are working experience?
I have used in ML pipelines, like I mean syntax, scripted and syntax, right? So there are two pipelines into Jenkins and in Jenkins, and coming to the Azure DevOps advanced ML pipelines, right? So I have worked on advanced ML pipelines as well as uh, no, there are two types of pipelines. One is ML pipelines and another one is scripted, right? So I have experience in ML. Yeah.
How do you trace the traffic in our observability tools?
Sorry, come again.
How do you trace the traffic? I mean,
Yeah, we can.
uh,
So in Azure, so we have a tool called Network Watcher. Okay. So based on that network watcher, so whether it is allowed or denied, so we can check the traffic based on that tool. And as well as if you want to see I mean, which NSG is associated with that particular virtual machine, so that also we can see through the network watchers.
what are the monitor tools you have work experience in our project?
Yeah, so there are multiple tools. Like I mean, I have worked on monitoring, right?
Okay.
So this is a vulnerability to MDC, Microsoft Dependable for Cloud, and these are the services, cloud dedicated services. But coming to the Kafka, Grafana, I have configured, but yeah, Grafana I have used it for monitoring purpose for all the workloads for the CPU and other specification related purpose. Mm, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, fine. And do you know the difference of scripted and declarative pipeline?
Yes. Yeah. So scripted means it will. Yeah, we have to mention from the top to bottom. So where it is. I mean, what action we are trying to do. So declarative means we have to mention based on the ML pipeline means. I mean, clearly. And where the source code is trying to pull. I mean, pull and push, and how the artifact is generating, and how the Jenkins is pulling that code, and from that Jenkins, so how the Ansible is trying to install all those related configurations, and yeah, all those things we can mention through the declarative pipelines.
Okay, fine. And so you are experience in Kubernetes, right?
Kubernetes, I have not used. I mean, so I'm part of the team, but there is a dedicated team for Kubernetes related tasks. So I know, I mean, I have a bit knowledge of Kubernetes,
Okay.
like, I mean, how the pods will work, and if the pod is not running, then how we can check whether it is running or not, and how we can troubleshoot it.
Okay. Yeah, let me talk about. Do you have any idea about what are the services in Kubernetes?
Uh, yeah, I have architectural level knowledge. Yeah, I mean, where the data will be stored, etcd and all those things, but I have to brush up my skills for that.
Oh, yeah. And do you have idea about HPA and VPA?
We Experian VPA. So I think it is a private private related connection,
I'm
right?
talking
I mean,
about
it is a tunnel.
HPA
Sorry,
and VPA. Virtual pod autoscaler and horizontal pod autoscaler.
so for autoscaler, and no, I don't have an idea.
Diamond set versus stateful set.
Stateful, I think it is a traffic related thing, but I have to look into it.
Uh,
Means I have an idea, but I need to look.
those are all in Kubernetes. Okay. Okay, fine. And do you have experience in Terraform, right?
Yeah, I mean, I have an experience, like I have worked on POC level tasks, like creating the virtual machine and associating the storages into that virtual machine. And if something is needed from the customer side, like if something needs to be updated as per the requirement on the virtual machine level, so that type of work I have done.
Okay. Yeah. And any idea about how to manage the Terraform state file?
Um, we should not, yeah, state file, right? We should not keep that into the github or git related things, so it should be uh, terraform state file. No, I don't have an idea. I mean, I have an idea, like, I mean, uh, once you init that, once you find that command terraform init, so all the related plugins and all those required plugins and configurations will be stored into that particular mission, and accordingly that,
Okay.
no, state, yeah.
How do you manage that? I mean, in a Terraform, how do you manage a dev stage and production environment in a different environment? Any idea?
That is based on the git flow that we are using, like, I mean, there are so many trunk based and git flow and all those branches, right? Branching strategies that, based on that, that we can utilize those for drive production and QA environments. Like whenever somebody wants to, do any QA level testing, then we have to take the template from the QA environment, and we have to modify that accordingly, and we can push it to the QA environment. So once it is working fine, then we can move it to the dev level. So something like that we can do.
Oh,
We can manage the templates.
okay. What is the difference between reverse proxy and forward proxy?
Reverse proxy is nothing but, I have an idea. Mm, Reverse proxy is nothing but, if the communication is going hitting to that particular workload, so automatically that will reverse to the, means it is a copy of, it is a copy of data, means configuration, I guess. Reverse proxies.
Mm, no, actually. And okay.
No.
Are you experienced with CloudFront?
CloudFront, it is CloudForm or CloudFront.
CloudFront.
CloudFront is a CDN service, so content delivery network service. So whenever somebody wants to, wants to access the data based on the latency, like zero latency or
Mm-hmm.
0.01% of latency. So we can use cloud fronts. Then the data will be accessed very faster than other services. Like, so it is a large amount of quantities whenever we want to access. Then we can use that this type of services, CloudFront.
Okay. Are you configured with CloudFront in your environment?
No, no, I have done this lab. Like I have an hands-on, not a hands-on experience.
Okay.
Yeah, so I have done this type of labs, but we haven't used in real time.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. How DNS resolution happen?
DNS, whenever somebody is trying to access to the particular website, so there's basically so that user is assigned with one IP, right? So that vision or uh, any uh, any object means identity, any identity that contains IPs. So that IP is translated with the DNS. Okay, I mean, IP is converted to the DNS. So we have a service providers for the DNS. I mean, domain service level as well, so like 99 something. So there we can buy that domains and we can configure it based on the application that we are using. I mean, that we deploy on the cloud. The port that is communicated for the DNS is route 53 in AWS we can call, and the port is 53 for the communication.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Fine. And I have done. And do you have any questions?
What kind of role you're looking for, and
Okay.
uh,
I'm
yeah.
completely looking the DevOps engineering profile. So who is expert
Mhm,
on AWS because our project mostly in AWS, and then so who is more on CI/CD tools and the
mhm,
Kubernetes container part. Okay, thank you.
mhm.
I will share the feedback.